Hello and welcome to this race. Here we cut down the field to the final four, and then later today they race for the championship. With the four-way battle, there'll only be 4 cars on track, and they'll race for a championship here. But here we go. Braylon Lawson starting on pole. She is in a basically must-win situation to get in. Everyone else, though, can knock each other out of these playoffs. There is nothing, I mean nothing, holding these guys back from knocking each other out of the playoffs here. You need a good finish, and you better hope for one. Because if you don't, you are getting knocked out of the playoffs, and you will be out of contention. But with all that said and done, let's see how everyone performs today. As we see Braylon next to Jack Aker, they're taking off for the restart zone. Off they go. Green flag is out. They're even into the corner. Still even, and Braylon darts ahead. That 3 car looking underneath that 22 car. Oh god, sorry guy. 3 car next to that 22 car. They're all double file behind. Starting to sort out up there. 3 car looking underneath the 22 car again. Might try to get something done here. Might work, maybe not. Doesn't look like it will. Back here we see the 14 out of contention, the 48 out of contention, the 29 out of contention. But the 10 back here with the 61, the 1, and the 12, they're all in contention. These guys are fighting for points here. A lot of them had bad had bad qualifying for this playoff so far, which is very surprising, seeming they're supposed to be the best drivers in this field, and by far are. All of these people have won 2 races, or at least one. We only have 2 playoff drivers that have never won a race, and one looking to win one right now, and that's that 9 car in the front. That 9 car never has won a race, looking to win one today. Seems like she'll be able to get it done, but also you gotta remember we have that caution at halfway. Will that change anything? Will that affect where people are? Like, if we have that caution, and let's say someone risks it, pits, what will happen? You know, we have those unknowns, what ifs, and we'll see if that 9 car can hold it for this whole way. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. If she does not, that will be a shocker. That will hurt her season. But any good finish here might get her good enough. If she really tries and the 4th place car finishes dead last and she finishes 2nd, she'll be in. Same thing if she finishes 3rd. Anywhere below 3rd, she's kind of out of this situation. She's not really going to get in. Maybe she will, theoretically. I can't do all the points right off the top of my head, but there's a chance she could, but the odds are not very high. Now that 10 car right there, not looking totally great in points. This is a scary situation for him. Already seeming like he's going to have a bad day, stuck back here but behind these guys. You got that 1 car. You would theoretically think she should be perfect for this. Like, she should be in no matter what. But, not the case. She's 2nd in points. Yes, she's doing a great job today. She's 2nd in points. But, she can be knocked out very easily. She basically needs 4 cars that are in playoff contention behind her. If she doesn't have 4 cars with playoff contention behind her, she might be in a bad situation. But there is a good chance she will be okay, as we see her passing some cars here, trying to go under that 12. 12 fell off a little at this end of this season. Had 2 wins really early on, was just strong contender throughout the field. 2 wins, but kind of fell off a little bit, and yeah, and that's the opposite with the 61 car. This 61 is a late contender, came in late, put up some numbers, is now fighting for this championship. Pretty amazing. 87 here has just been consistently okay. But if we're talking about consistency, we got to go to that 69 car right in front of him. 69 car has not won a race, but is 3rd in points. This guy has finished up there. He has not finished behind 5th place for the last 5 races. That is insanity. This is just unprecedented. As we see the 22 looking under the 9, for the lead. Speaking of that 22, 3 wins on the season, most wins on the season. What else can he do? He might get a win here today if he can get past that 9 car, but we're quickly coming up to the halfway point. As we see the 22 dive, trying to get behind the 9. It's not going to work, it seems, but he might get the run off the corner. That 69's coming up behind him, though. Can that 69 snatch his first victory and seal his way into the Final Four? If he gets this win, he is sealed into the Final Four, and it'd be insane if he goes from... Hell, he doesn't even have to win to be sealed into the Final Four here, but it would be insane if you won this race, got into the Final Four, won the Final Four. It'd be more insane if you didn't win this race, got into the Final Four, and won the Final Four. That would be insanity. But we'll have to see here as the 69 passes that 22, and is going to chase down that 9 car. As we look back here, the 10 car just having a bad day. Horrible day for him. New Hampshire, not his place, but that 1 car passing a few cars here. Ooh, touches that 18. Really trying to just make moves. Trying to get up there. These slower cars are just in her way. So you're thinking she's probably getting impatient there. Same with that 61. He's not trying to spend time trying to pass these cars. He wants to get there to the point. But here we come to the halfway point in this race. Once she passes the line, caution will be called. But once the first 3 cars pass the line, caution will be called, and then we're at the halfway break. Caution's out. Halfway break is gonna start getting underway here. So in this halfway thing, we rebunch the field a little bit. From prior tests and stuff, it doesn't usually affect too much. But some people from the back have taken tires, and they'll make their way up there. Fun fact, Freddie has done this before, and that's how he got a top 5 before. And he kept that top 5 streak alive. So maybe it will help some of the people at New Hampshire today. Maybe it won't, who knows. We're looking for some surprise here. They're coming down. Will anyone pit? Oops. Oh, 2 cars do. It looks like Colton and Maverick will. They're going to have to catch up with the field quickly because we are going green this time by. Here in the VT Offline League, we don't wait. So you better catch up. I hope they actually do catch up. Well, they'll definitely have a revved up start compared to these drivers. And they're getting ready to go off again. 69 on the outside, the 9 on the inside. Braylon, Colton, or Freddie. Off they go. Green flag. Side by side into the corner. Braylon will probably lurch ahead here, and she does. But that 69 has that outside, a little more of a run coming off the corner. Not too much a run for him, though, but we'll see what happens. As we see moves back there for positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all playoff drivers. Making the hopes of some behind very much not in favor. As we see the 10 car still stuck back here, we have the 1 car stuck in traffic. 12 stuck. Oh, this is bad for those guys. We'll see if they sneak their way into the playoffs. Freddie, though, holding up the cars behind him. There is a possibility that Braylon wins this and does not make it into the Final Four. There is a possibility. Depends on some people behind her and where they finish. But most likely, if she wins, she's locked in. But there's a chance. If that 69 car behind her stays behind her, she's okay for the most part. Now, if it's that 87 behind her, it might get a little bad for her. As we see the 69 car trying to reel her in here. I don't think it will work, though. This track's not much for passing. And that 9 car has held the lead this whole time. '69 running that bottom, usually not the best area for the corner. You kind of want to be on that high side. Want to be like in the middle of the track, riding the seams usually. But not gonna backseat drive here. Coming to 6 to go. 69 diving it into the corner, trying to find any momentum on Braylon. He did get in there a lot faster, but he loses all of it on the run off, it seems. But if he wants to try it, just, you know, he's basically locked in if he finishes in the top 3, so he's got nothing to lose. Just try diving it in there, see if it works, see if it sticks. Here he comes with a run, though. Lost it. Had a little checkup there, maybe got loose. You do kind of want clean air at this track. It is a nice effect. It's not too big. Well, I mean, it is pretty big, but it's not absurd here. But the clean air does really help. Seems to be a lot better through 3 and 4 than she is. As he gets a run, might dive it into the corner here. Nah, he backs out, but he does go low. Really low, but he's washing up the track a bit. Yeah, he washes up the track, so not going to have a good run off. The 87 might catch him a little bit. No, he looks fine. 69 does get, like, a nice run off of this corner, but nothing more. As we're 4 to go, coming to 3 to go. Looks like the 9 will hold this position for the most part all the way until the end. The 69 is going to make the Final Four without winning a race. So, that's insane. Unless some very unforeseen events happen, that 69 is going to frickin' get in this without ever winning a race. 2 laps to go. We're coming down to 1 to go. Field's starting to be spread out here. One to go. Final lap. That 9 car has pulled out to a huge lead. Doesn't have to worry about anything. The 9 car is clear all the way to the end. And Braylon wins this race. 9 car that might have gotten her into the championship 4. We will have to see. We'll have to see there, but that might have gotten her into the championship 4. You'll know later today. That's a great race there. It was dominated, yes, but it felt very nice. It didn't feel too bad. It felt like it had some uniqueness to it. So by the way, the championship race will be 100 laps. So have our first massive race. And there will be a halfway break. Of course, as we come to see our winner, hopefully. There's your winner. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.